So we came across this video with a guy, and he was saying, fellas, hey, women need to feel safe in a relationship, not just physically, not just financially, also emotionally. The girl is vegan, and she had her wedding, and she had an all vegan menu. So her brother ordered a bunch of pizzas, at her wedding, and she got like super mad because he ordered a bunch of pizzas at her vegan wedding.
My new bitch look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she too.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ken.
It's your girl Ace.
And you are
kicking it with Ken and Ace. Yeah. So, did you see the Facebook post? Well, actually, I think it was an article on Facebook. They made a story about it. I think it's funny. But the girl is vegan, and she had her wedding, and she had an all vegan menu. So her brother ordered a bunch of pizzas at her wedding, and she got like super mad because he ordered a bunch of pizzas at her vegan wedding. And people were in the comments like, she shouldn't be upset. He ordered pizzas. And some people were like, people don't accommodate vegetarians and vegans at their wedding ever. Rarely is that the case. And I think they're right. Vegans are never accommodated at big gatherings. Oftentimes vegans go there, they're hungry, and they'll have to grab a bite to eat before, they'll have to grab a bite to eat after. They paid for this wedding. They got their menu. These people are vegan. Like, what do you expect?
That's why he ordered pizza.
But you knew they were vegan. You literally could have waited till after their wedding to go grab something to eat. You could have ate before the wedding. Like, there's so much you could have done.
I'm sure it was plenty people that was happy that he ordered pizza.
Yeah, because I think he ordered a bunch of pizzas. He ordered like a bunch of pizzas. He ordered enough
for... It was a bunch of people there that were not vegan. You know why? Because 1 out of 10 people is probably vegan.
You don't even know if that's the number.
I know. I just know that it's very low.
Yeah, the number is low. It's actually probably less than 1 out of 10 people.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. If that,
but
so how are you gonna say when they go to other people's weddings they're not accommodated when it's probably
their wedding?
A room of 150 people and literally one hand. Maybe 1 or 2 people are vegan. Like
probably just the bride and groom.
So how do you expect people to accommodate something like that? I would order pizza too. Who's gonna eat? I'm not vegan. I'm not eating vegan food. That's just like saying
vegan cheese isn't that bad.
That's just like saying vegan cheese ain't that bad. That's just like saying you don't eat pork.
I don't eat pork.
Okay. Just listen. Mm-hmm. It's my wedding. And I have nothing but pork on the menu. Are you going to eat it?
No, I'm just going to eat after.
Yeah.
I know I'm related to some country folk. I know when I go to the wedding, there's probably multiple things on the menu that I can't eat because country folk, they even put pork in they string beans. Yeah, all that. Yeah. So I expect that, like. Even down to the gravy for the mashed potatoes.
Everybody to want to eat vegan food.
I don't expect
vegan food is nasty.
Some vegan food is good, like literally. I've had good vegan burgers, good vegan Philly cheese. I've had good vegan.
You got
food.
A bad appetite. I don't even.
A bad appetite. What does that even mean?
I don't.
You're lying through your teeth.
I don't trust your palate. No, I don't.
Need a little palate. You are lying through your teeth. You don't trust my palate.
No, you can cook, yes. But when it comes to things like you try stuff out of the ordinary, so no, I don't.
That is true, but
yeah.
Anyways, these people are vegan. This is their wedding. This is their wedding. Why
they should accommodate the 200
Why
people
are they accommodating other people? This is their wedding. This is
They're
their
probably
celebration.
The only vegans
You're there to celebrate them.
Hey, make us a vegan meal on the side. It's nothing but 2 of us.
Honestly,
make regular food for everybody else.
Truly, I think I'm just arguing just to disagree with you because honestly, if I was vegan, I probably would have made a menu to accommodate much more people than. But that's just me, personally. But I also understand at the end of the day, this is her wedding. If that's how she wants to celebrate her wedding, she has every right to do that. It's her wedding. It's the celebration of her union.
But don't get mad when somebody ordered
pizza. That's what they want to do.
You didn't even accommodate your guests.
The guests that are there to celebrate them. It's all about them. It's not about the guests. The guests are there to celebrate them.
No, when I go somewhere, if I'm going to a wedding, I'm going to a birthday party, even if I'm going to a baby shower, I'm taking a gift. So you know what I expect in return? You know what I expect in return? I just need some good food. That's it.
Just the simple. Food ain't cheap.
I just need some good food. My gift store.
But honestly, yeah, that vegan. But and that's another thing. Vegan food also isn't
It's
cheap.
expensive.
So she spent a lot of money for him to just go be disrespectful and order a bunch of pizzas.
So what does she want everybody to do? Sit and fiddle with their plates?
They how do they know
it?
they maybe they would have liked it? There is some good vegan food out there. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't be vegan. I know I couldn't. It's not for me.
Okay,
I know.
because it's nasty.
But there is some good
Tell the
vegan
truth.
food out there. No, it's not. I've had good vegan food. I
So
have.
why can't you be a vegan?
Because it's just not. It's not a lifestyle for me. I would be lying to say
Why?
it is.
Why are you saying that it is?
Because it's not.
Why?
There's not enough variety.
Okay.
Yeah. There's not enough variety. It's not that it's nasty. It's because there's not enough variety.
Mm-hmm.
That's most definitely it. Just like you said, I like to eat crazy things. I like variety. I do. I eat a lot of very odd things, and some of those things just does not align with veganism. I couldn't get rid of cheese. Hard no. There's no veganism is any animal byproduct. You can't even eat honey because bees make it. No. Hard no. That's crazy as hell. So I'm right.
No, you're wrong.
I'm right.
You're wrong. 1-0.
That is crazy. We can agree to disagree.
Okay.
We can agree to disagree.
We can agree.
There's one time because I know I don't really stand on one side of the. I really am not in between right now because I get why he would order pizza.
Yeah.
And I get why she got upset. So.
Yeah, I guess because she spent all that money, but why would you in the first place spend all that money and you know?
But you know, vegans be hard pressed on trying to convert people to veganism.
They do.
That she probably was like, they're gonna taste this food and it's gonna be flowers. So don't nobody want to be out here eating grass every day.
No, nobody want to eat grass every day. Nobody.
Yeah, that's probably what she was thinking. You know, they're gonna taste
I ain't trying to be healthy.
And they're gonna love it. That's probably exactly what she thought.
No.
Yeah. That's probably why she did it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get so many people to be like, oh yeah, this was much better than I thought it was.
Yeah, and I would have went up there and look at it and like, I eat when I leave from here.
You could have. She honestly could have at least did vegetarian.
But if that was my sister or my brother, I would have did what he did. Because I wouldn't care because that's my sibling.
And that's the thing. Like siblings do not care. Yeah. There's such a lack of boundaries
found
when it comes to siblings.
Disrespectful if it was.
Especially when you're close to your siblings. When you're close to your siblings do not care. You know, me and my siblings are locked in, just like you are with yours. So I know for a fact they would easily do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The first thing I was saying in my head was, why did
went over to Miracle?
Like, why? Like, why did she do this?
Y'all would have stopped me before we started. Alexis don't have no all vegan wedding. You know we're not going for that.
Amen.
Yeah.
She ain't had nobody talking in her ear. She either ignored everybody else talking in her ear. Yeah. Okay, next topic. Okay, so the question is, can you find somebody attractive but not be attracted to them?
For sure. Me?
I do too.
Me, you know me. I'm a lover of black women. I love black women. I see a black woman walk through the door and they're gorgeous. I can absolutely, but me, I'm only attracted to my lady. Like there's nobody who could change that. There's nobody who could change that for me. Like there's only one attraction, and that's my attraction to my lady. Like that would never change.
Oh. This is amazing. What?
I'm trying not to laugh, but it's just the way you're looking at me. Yeah.
I'm listening. I call bullshit.
I didn't know what you was about to say, but nah. Nah. Honestly.
Okay, I'm gonna answer it truly. A little more different because you full of
I'm not. I promise
honey
you.
icing. I'm gonna say is I can look at a man and be like, oh, he's handsome. Like, oh, he's a handsome man. Like, oh, he look good. Would I personally date him, or would I personally, could he personally do anything for me? No, because I got a type of what I'm attracted to personally,
Yeah.
Black.
Hey. Black. I mean, but I have a type too. Black women. They just have to be black.
I like black, tall, about 6 feet.
I just love black women, but nah, cause you try to call me out. It's not bullshit. I'm dead serious.
And I'm just saying, like, if I was to see a light skinned man, I'd be like, oh, he could be handsome, but
Yeah. I could the same thing too. When I see a pretty woman, I can absolutely acknowledge that she's absolutely gorgeous.
He's
but
attractive.
my attraction,
I know he's attractive.
I'm only attracted
to
you know
somebody like he's an attractive person, but do he attract me?
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Nobody attracts me but my woman.
You're saying only your woman, but you've been with more than one woman.
Yeah, and I'm no longer attracted to those women. That attraction is gone.
Yeah, because it's gone.
Sometimes
but it was there.
A couple of them women I don't even find attractive anymore.
That's because they did something to make.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my point. Currently, right now, I'm only attracted to my woman. Has that always been the case? No. You know, when I was younger, I've most definitely been dating somebody, and I was attracted. We've been friends for a long time. Yes, you know that. But right now, no. Currently, and
okay, yeah.
I
get what you're saying.
Yeah, at this age,
currently, right
now, for sure, I'm only attracted to my woman. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that hasn't always been the case. Absolutely, no way. Yeah, no way, because you know me. I love women. I always have. Yeah. But you know, I'm a one woman lady now. For sure. Yeah. You acting like I'm.
That's okay.
I don't know. The silence is thick.
You acting like.
No, you acting like you kind of being shady. You being shady. Yeah. I think that is
Big G.
So, on top of that, on that topic, I saw something on Twitter the other day. A girl tweeted, why do men become attractive once they get a girlfriend? And a girl quoted the tweet, and she was like, no, they didn't become attractive. The issue isn't you want them, it's you want to be that girl. It's not you.
I was just about to say,
you don't want him, you want to be that girl. Yeah.
Also, is what you see him doing for somebody else.
Yeah, now
not necessarily
you
just want him, but you see, damn, they living a life. She doing this, she doing that.
Because you've honestly, at least, and yeah, I know this to be true for you. You've dated somebody, and before you dated that person, and nobody was dating that person. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Knowing nobody was after you. Now, here, hot commodity. Please. That was never. Please.
Commenting.
The they came through and got the Kenya effect. Now people want them. Yeah, but it's happened with me too. I've dated a girl nobody was dating because you know I've dated. I don't always date for looks. I often date for personality, which you guys have emphasized sometimes with certain women. Yeah, dated people nobody was wanting them girls before, and then and not for us to sound cocky or nothing like that, but that's like true. But that happens, it doesn't just happen with us. It happens with other people too. So yeah, for sure, the attraction thing, it goes crazy. Most definitely, a person to see you with somebody be like, oh yeah, they doing this, and this for them, and they just want
gotcha.
What you
got? Ain't me.
Yeah,
can't get it. Won't do it.
You can't get what I got, and I don't understand why people don't get that. Like, and it's not always just us boosting our head up. Everybody isn't the same way with every person,
and they're not going to be.
They're going to be different, and it's
I'm a
very
vibe.
very much so, and it's also about what that person wants to give you.
Yeah,
like the energy you exude, the presence you bring to a room, the weight you carry in a relationship dynamic. Everybody's not going to bring that. So you're not going to get that same person, and he not going to want to do that for these girls. Women aren't going to come like just because you. I don't want to go off on a tangent. It's just like when you dating somebody, y'all break up, but people really know like, hey, that's your nigga for real. Yeah. Y'all break up, and y'all go through y'all little thing, but now it's time for you to want your nigga back, and bitches are acting like they're bamboozled when you go and get your nigga back. You shouldn't have came over here. You shouldn't have came over here and messed with my girl nigga.
You wanted your feelings.
You knew what it was. You knew what that's just like me. Well, don't come over here and you know this my lady. Please don't come over here and you know this my lady.
Because that man was using you as a crutch.
Because when it's time, when my lady
want to be lonely.
Yeah.
At night.
Exactly. And it's not even when I want to get back with my lady. When my lady want to come back and get with me. You know, I'm coming. Yeah. Just like so I don't know why you set yourself up
for failure.
for failure. Don't do.
To get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, don't do nothing.
Oh,
nothing
I
like
got
that.
her nigga.
Like
I shouldn't say that, right? I shouldn't say that word.
No, it's fine. I mean, we just said it a couple times.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got her man, I got her man, I got her man, and she snatched her man back. Now you looking all sad.
Yeah, you crazy.
Pipe down, baby girl.
Please don't.
You never had my man.
Please
you
don't.
never had my man.
Please don't come around trying to get my lady. Please.
Yeah.
Get your feelings hurt.
That's what
my lady will have you all up in her face, but like, you know what? I love you. I think you're one.
Look, be there for a good time,
and
not a
she's
long
sitting
time.
There like, dang.
Think about me.
What?
You've been bamboozled.
I miss Alexis right now. Like, please don't. Please. Please don't try to go for my lady.
It be like that.
It is like that. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, that attraction thing is crazy. The people will most definitely try. They don't want it, and people be like, they want your spot. They don't want your spot. They don't want just your spot. They want everything. They want everything you got, like all of it. They don't want just him. They want him. They want the lifestyle. They want the kids. They want the dog. They want the 2 acres of land y'all planning on building property on. They want everything. Like, it's just like, yeah,
crazy.
And fucking themselves over. They've been I've been bamboozled.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page with that one. Yeah, for sure. Next segment.
2-0.
2-0. That is literally a draw.
That was okay.
2-0, and I would say 1-1-0. I was right about the vegan thing.
You were not.
I absolutely was.
You absolutely were not. Okay, next topic.
Girl, please. What's our next topic?
Would you rather date a stingy person or a person without money?
A stingy person or a person
Hold
without
on,
money?
let me say this. I feel like we're gonna disagree because we stand in different spots in relationships. So go ahead.
I do. I believe so.
And that's why. That's the only reason why we're gonna disagree, because we stand in different spots in relationships.
Yeah, I date women, and I play the more dominant role in the relationship, I guess you can say. I am, and it's naturally who I am. I'm a provider, so I stand in a different position. You know, like, yes, I do think. I don't want to date nobody stingy. I don't want to date nobody stingy because then I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna get aggravated. Because, girl, for one, you don't have to be stingy. I'm handling everything, so relax. Yeah. So I don't want to date nobody stingy. Somebody without money, she's not gonna be without money forever. If she's without money forever, she's not with me. I can also not date a woman with but some people are put into hard financial situations. I could deal with that. It's the lack of ambition. If you're broke with no ambition, you have no intentions on getting past that, I can't be with you. Because say we together, we stick together, no nothing. How are you going to survive without me? I do not want to date a woman where I feel like she needs me to carry all the weight financially, and she's not going to be able to do it by herself. I don't want to start a family with nobody like that. Anything can happen any day. People wake up, and life is crazy. You got to get up. You got to go do something. People lose that. It's crazy. I don't want to be with nobody who cannot carry the slack if anything ever happens to me. I need to date somebody I know who she can make money. Yeah. We build a family. We have kids. My kids are going to be well taken care of financially, because as long as I'm around, my kids they're straight. And I want to have kids with a person who also feels that way, who's also going to make sure that happens. So that's why I would rather date. I think I could do broke instead of stingy, but only if she has the ability to get up and make some money.
Okay. And I'm gonna go with stingy. I say stingy because,
but stingy is
people it is. That's why I say, and it also depends on what type of stingy you're talking about. Because stingy necessarily doesn't mean that, they're not spending money. It's just that, hey, I'm a little stingy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, all your wants, you're not going to be able to.
Stingy person.
Yeah, all your wants you're not going to be able to have. But all of the needs, definitely. You can't be stingy with the needs, because it's something that you can't live without it. So, also a stingy person, is a person with great saving techniques. Okay, you hear me? They know how to save some money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to do that.
It's funny because you're not lying.
I'm going to spend it.
Spendaholic.
I'm going to spend it. Oh, especially when it comes to my kids, I'm going to spend it.
Because money can always be made.
It can always be made.
Yeah.
And you cannot take it when you die.
Yeah.
And won't nobody be out here spend my money.
Yeah. Money can always be made.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to spend it. Because you can always get it back. Oh, and I'm going to get it back.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's the thing. So I think there's I think there's a hard problem with me also. It's spending money. I can save though. That is one thing I have. I can save.
Me too.
But I know that I could have better saving techniques. Mm-hmm. I could do much better at saving than I actually do. But yeah, spending, I will spend money because I know I'm gonna get one thing. I'm gonna get up and do is make $1. Yeah, one thing I'm gonna get up and do is make $1. So it's just not like
I don't care how I do it, where I get it from.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm
gonna make some money. So yeah, but I don't like stingy people because they're just stingy in so many different ways. Just imagine the person. Just imagine you go to a restaurant, y'all got food, your husband food look good, and you want to take something, he tell you no. I just be thinking stingy people are just stingy.
No, you got me.
Stingy people are just stingy. No, I don't do well with no either. Yeah, and no. I'm not saying that like in a bratty way, but like it's just like
I don't do well with no because if I say, hey, can you do something for me, or can I get this, or can you do that, I'm the type of person it's gonna get done. Yeah, I'm gonna do it regardless of whether you do it or not.
That's why I'm like that too. Yeah.
So I think that's the big problem. Like, and I don't need nobody but my mama.
What? I'm telling you. I am telling you. That's the
go. I don't need nobody but her.
For sure.
So long
that
as she on the back end saying yeah.
As long as I got my mama. What? That's the thing. As long as I got my mama, please. Please don't do too much. Don't do too many no's around me. Please.
Don't.
Please.
Look. I'm a grown woman and I done call my mama like, Mom, this y'all
What?
My mama said quit.
What? Oh, quit. You know what we're gonna do.
It's over. Mama said quit.
You know that's funny though, but that is how our mamas are though. Yeah. That's funny, but that's most definitely true because I'm going to leave a job.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave a job.
I gotta work for myself because I can't do it working for people.
The job market right now is crazy though, but I am going to.
Some people just have too many stipulations and stuff. I just
yeah.
And people, you can't have your phone at. Oh no, I got 3 kids. You got me effed up. Yeah. What's they better call the job. Oh, you think I'm gonna wait?
Call the job. Something you gotta send a runner down here to get a message. Nah,
it's something going on with my kids. They gotta call a 1-800 number.
Yeah, absolutely absurd.
Get in touch with me.
Absolutely absurd.
I don't find out till a whole 2-3 hours later. Kiss my yeah. Heavy on it.
Yeah, nah. But shout out to my mama. I do think, but as I get older, I do try to give my mama a break. I'm not gonna lie because we are kind of old. But my mama always gonna come through, and that's another thing too. So yeah, I just don't like.
I think I could do.
But I think it's because I'm a very giving person though.
Me too.
It's because of me. I'm a very giving person. I will give you my last. I go to the ends of the earth.
But you know what? I see stingy people like I be like put a little stingy in me, guys.
Yeah.
Because I am too
giving. Yeah. I think that's
People take advantage of it sometimes.
People take often.
Like, and it's I could see somebody on the side of the road. I got $5 to my name. Type my last $5.
Same.
Yeah, I will give it to them because I know at home I got everything I need at home.
Same. I've literally done that so many times.
That person probably don't even have a home to go to. They need $5 way more than me.
Yeah. People be worried about, and you know what? I'm gonna get back to, but when I give to people on the side of the road or whatever, homeless people, whatever, I give them the money. Yeah. People be worried about
what they like
what they gonna do with it.
That's
look. That's them. That's between them. That's once this money leave my hand and go to them, that's their money. That's their concern. That's what they doing. Yeah, exactly. That's none of my concern. What they doing with that. Correct. And people be, and then it's always the one who only giving them a little bit of money, like $2, $5. Please, what did you worry about? What they gonna do with that little $5? Get some. Why? If they mind your business, like literally. You
gave it to them. You gave them the money. Go.
You worry about the wrong thing. The sign say you need food. They be like, she probably ain't even buying diapers. I don't care what she buying.
It do be the ones that be like, hey, can you give me a couple dollars so I can go get a burger?
Like,
I'm the type to try them on some, like, I'm gonna go, what kind of burger you want? I'm gonna go get for you.
I don't care.
Oh, I don't ask. No.
I don't ask.
I just be, pump faking. I like to see, like, I be like to see what they hit at. Do you really want the burger or do you really want the money?
I don't care. I give them the money, man, because at the end of the day, that money that I gave to them, I know when I need it, it's gonna come back to me tenfold. I'm not
for sure. That's how you get your blessings. I'm a good person. That's why I ain't never gonna stop.
I'm not gonna stop being a given person. Yeah. Certain people I have had to stop for because it got to the point where they're taking advantage. Like, hey, you grown. You gotta figure out how to handle your situations. But I did learn one thing. Anytime I've ever been, because I am financially responsible. Anytime I've ever been in a jammed up situation financially, is always because I overextended myself helping people. It's always the case. I have to stop doing that because I can't even say had because I still do it sometimes to this day. Like, it's just in me. I can't not see even people I don't even mess with for real, but I feel like you are in a certain position in my life, like you have a certain title or whatever, and I feel even if I feel like you don't deserve it. I've looked out for people I absolutely shouldn't have, and I know I have that so bad. I have that so bad, but now I've moved past that. I've cut people off, and you could tell they be. You didn't deserve me in the first place. So I did what I'm out.
And you have outstage your welcome.
Yeah, easily. So yeah,
I have overextended myself.
And I do that in more ways than one, even more emotionally than I financially. Yeah, so I don't even.
I agree. I said I'm gonna stop doing stuff like that because I be overwhelmed and I be overstimulated. And my kids already do it for me. Like I don't need nobody else around me adding on to what I got going on already.
That is so crazy. It's just so crazy. I can't do a stingy person.
I feel like I can.
I'm too giving to one. I ain't go. It's gonna turn me off.
Wow, why do you think so?
It's cause
it just depends on how stingy they really are. Like saying no to everything now, that is insane. Because I can't. First of all, like I said earlier, when you said I can't take no's either. So saying no to me just because, but like saying no to be like, no, Kenya, like me and Jana just went in Walmart and we just spent almost $200 on BS. If a stingy person, if he was a stingy person, he was saying, no, babe, I don't think we need to spend $200. You know, Jacqueline's birthday is next week. Yeah. And Christmas is in 31 days.
Yeah.
See, now that's the type of stingy I'm talking about, but just telling me no.
I've dealt with stingy people. Like I've dealt with not a lot, not often, because I have, but I don't think I've ever dated a stingy woman. I'm not gonna lie and sit here and lie on any of the women I've dated. I don't think I've ever dated a stingy woman because women are typically very giving. I have never dated. Even my few bad relationships I've had, I haven't dated. My bad relationships were probably actually the best gift givers, probably because they were crazy and they needed to cover it up. So I haven't really dated any women, but I don't even remember where I was going.
No, they were crazy.
Well, yeah, you know they were. Yeah, so. But yeah, stingy women I don't do because. Oh yeah, I have experienced people who are stingy just to get the satisfaction from telling other people no, like they get some kind of gratification.
That's insane. I find that very weird. People that think they have some type of control.
Yeah, they like a high and mighty. They have like a I'm better than you type dynamic. I don't like those type of people. I can't even hate with those type of
people. Yeah, that's insane. Don't ever. Because if I want it, I'm going to go get it.
Get it easily, for sure. For sure. Next topic. So we came across this video with a guy and he was saying, fellas, hey, women need to feel safe in a relationship, not just physically, not just financially. Also, emotionally, just to open up, be vulnerable with their man. I think that's for all relationships. But what do you think? What do you think?
I 100% agree.
100% agree, and that's all on the man. If the woman feels safe in the relationship.
One, I think everybody should have that in their self. Like you shouldn't need another person. It's just like your confidence, like so I feel like you should have it in yourself. But yeah, of course, I need my man to make me feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like I don't need you, like you said, like emotionally. So I fucked that up just now. Emotionally safe. So I don't need you acting suspicious or doing little stuff like you on your phone and I walk in and you put your phone down. That is absurd. How do you expect a woman to feel emotionally safe when she can't trust you?
Mm-hmm. I do agree. I think I agree. I think it's important that your partner allows you the space to feel safe. I do think that is a part of a partner's job. Just like it's a man's job, I feel like it's a woman's job too. Mm-hmm. Both people should allow their partner to be safe and vulnerable. But I also think it's important that a person comes healed to a certain extent where they're not looking for things in places like, because sometimes people are just looking for stuff. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're going in and they're looking for a problem and there's not a problem there. Yeah. So when there's not a problem there, but you feel like a problem there, now you feel like you're going crazy, or you bring up an issue, the issue's not there. Now you feel like this person is undermining how you feel, but the issue really isn't there. So now that causes so now it just causes a bunch
I hate when people assume
a bunch of different other problems. But I think,
but I do it myself.
Yeah, I think one thing
that's human. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I do. I wasn't about to disagree, but I think it's important. I think that's why. How do I want to say this? I think it's important that people understand how to view things from others' perspective.
I agree.
I think that's really important. So me, one thing you know me. I can be argumentative, right? But me personally, what you about to say? Mm-hmm. I'm not argumentative. I can be argumentative. In relationships, I really don't like to argue. I feel like if we're arguing, well, I just recently did some self reflection and come to a different point. But I've always said, hey, I don't like to argue in relationships because I feel like we're not coming to a common ground. We're just focused on like who's right, who's wrong. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't like to argue. I don't really like to argue. I want to. We can have a discussion. We can discuss this. We can figure it out. But I do not like to argue because I feel like the main goal isn't to come to a common ground. But if argument is what you want, argument is what I'll give you. Yeah. And I've really tried so hard to steer clear from that because, just like I said, it's easy for me to be argumentative. Mm-hmm. But I'm not the type to argue to prove a person wrong, which a lot of people misunderstand. I'm not really here to get on the right or wrong side. I argue for a person to see my perspective. And people don't always take it that way. Because honestly, you don't have to agree with me. I don't care if a person agrees with me or not. But I do want you to see my perspective. But oftentimes some people don't want to see a different perspective. Some people like to exist in the perspective that they have. They like to exist in their own perspective. And I think that does play a role into stuff like that when it comes to vulnerability, being safe with your partner. Your perspective is everything. Or because are you viewing the situation like this person is viewing it, or are you just seeing things the way you want to see it? Because because I know people. I've dealt with people multiple times before. I'd be like, you know what? I don't even get, like, they'll say something I did, and I'll be like, I don't even understand how you think that's why I did that. Mm-hmm. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? And then I could say, hey, no, I didn't do that for that reason. And they'll be like, you know what? Yes, you did. Da, da, da. And I'll be like, no, I didn't.
Because you did this and that and that. Why would you do that if you didn't do it for that reason?
That's why you would have done it.
Yeah.
But that's not why I did it.
Yeah.
We're two different people. Like, we're two different people. We have two different thought processes. And I think it's important that you understand your partner's perspective before you step into anything. I think that's a huge thing. So when it comes to that safety in a relationship, I also think understanding your partner's perspective, their thought process, how they
I
handle
agree.
things,
Just
how
come
they
healed.
navigate. Yeah, and I think that's another thing. People into things and they're not healed, but
Yeah.
they'll think they are, and they feel like they need to do the healing game for other people because they're not healed yet.
Yeah.
Like they think they need to do this, this, and this. Like right now, I have been in you know my relationships. Other people do too. I've been in bad relationships, and people like they'll hear about it or they hit these things, and they still expect me to be affected by those things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that type of person. I do my healing.
Yeah.
And before I jump into anything serious with anybody else,
Let go, let God.
I let go. I let God. I do my healing.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. I wouldn't say always because I had to grow into that. I've gotten to that point where I'm like that. So they'll enter with this bit of knowledge or what they think they know about my past relationships, my past life, and they'll enter with that idea. So they already have these preconceived ideas of what it is and what it ain't, and they thinking that I need to do all this other. I don't need that.
Yeah.
That girl you think got some effect that she probably barely had an effect on me when it happened. Yeah. Honestly, if we're talking about old Alexis, I did not. I did not care.
But another thing is, I think it also goes for men. Like I feel like we're women, we so tough on men that we don't make them feel safe enough to be emotional around us. That makes sense.
I honestly I can get that because at the end of the day I'm a woman, but we all know I only date feminine women,
Yeah.
so I play the more
Play the man
masculine role
Yeah.
in my relationship, and people expect a certain type of attitude and stuff from me, and they don't get that. Because, as you know, being my friends with, I don't shy away from being a woman. I've never been ashamed of being a woman. I've never had that issue with people who had that tug of war when it comes to their identity. I've never had that. I'm a woman. I love being a woman. And that's just me. I have nothing against anybody who doesn't. But yeah, so I don't have that, and I'm very safe and secure in my femininity. So I don't need to be that extra brother, extra because at the end of the day, I stand in my power. I stand in my substance. I stand in what I bring to the table. I know I'm a provider. I know I'm the head. I know all this. I don't really need to do all that extra stuff to come through and prove to nobody. And I often date women who date other women who feel that they need to do that. Yeah. There's such a security and confidence in my demeanor when it comes to that I don't need to do all the other extra stuff. So people they approach me a certain way, and I'm like, hey, this right there, that's what we're not gonna do. We're not because you're not gonna get that. Yeah. You're not gonna get somebody who's closed off. You're not gonna get somebody who's scared of vulnerability. You're not gonna get somebody who's scared of those type of conversations because that's just not me. And I don't like to be in those relationships. And people try to put me in that kind of box. And when they do, I just know that they aren't for me. So I do get that kind of dynamic because I hear it just the men in my family when the boys they're upset, they're frustrated about something, their kids, hey, like stop that crying. I don't care. You don't do that around me. Yeah. That's a child. Their feelings are hurt. Let them be children. Let them. Yeah, we're not passing on that toxic masculinity right here. You know me. I will dead get in an argument with you. You're around me and you're doing too much when it comes to a kid. Yeah, we're not doing that because it's not just women who put that on men. Other men do that too. Yeah. People like, hey, you gotta stop. Da, 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 da. Man, allow these men the space to be vulnerable, to heal, so they can come through. They grow up. They can be fathers who enrich their children. They can be fathers who know how to wipe their sons' tears and be like, hey, you gotta get up and you gotta keep going. Yeah, because that's what they need. Right. Yeah, that's what they need off the rip. So yeah, I do think that safety in a relationship, I think, is most definitely it's a you thing, but I do think your partner plays
a big role in it.
A very large role in that for sure. There's no way around that.
Don't I'm gonna say don't be too rough on your man because they I don't know why men it's probably just a man thing, but they feel like they gotta keep everything like boggled inside, like they can't express their emotions because I guess they don't want to be they I don't want to be too soft. When there should be no such thing. I be having to reassure, like I do the reassurance thing, like you know, you got something going on, you can talk to me. You know, you can tell me. Yeah. Like you can let me know. Like you don't gotta go through it by yourself. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I feel for men in that aspect because, but the thing about it is, people often say like women are emotional beings. This is this. Men are also emotional too. They just people don't view anger as an emotion.
It is,
and it is.
It definitely is.
Like, so there's that. You have the space as a man. You have the free space to be angry. People have no problem with that. But hurt,
not
sad, disappointed, they're not okay with that. And that really
That's
absolutely, yeah, that blows my mind for
because
sure.
You
it's
can
just
be
like
sad. Come and lay on mama's shoulder.
yeah, I think that's very important for, and also some people. Another thing when it comes to that, because I've dated women who are emotionally closed off, also. So it's just like if they are not healed and they're not open to being vulnerable or this and this, they're not really okay with you being open.
Yeah.
To being, vulnerable and stuff like that. I have a free space. If my lady feels like her world is crashing and falling down and burning, it's on fire, she has every right to come to me and say, "Hey, I feel this way." She has every right to feel that way. I'm never going to be like, "Oh, you know what?
Oh, you
suck it up, you
much.
Doing too much, da 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 da. Why you always want to do this?" Yeah. So when I date people and they do that to me, oh my god, it's such a turn off because like what? Because I would never do that to you. Yeah. You literally like
you feel this way for a reason.
You feel this way for a reason. Even if you feel, and then even if you feel like you're blessed in so many different other ways, facts like it's okay. It's okay to be unsatisfied. It's okay to be in these places, where you're not okay. You need to talk. You need to cry. It's absolutely okay. And I've dated people like that too. Like they feel like they have so much going for themselves already that they can't feel bad about. Something goes wrong. You have bad days. It's okay to have a bad day. So yeah, I do think that's really important. But I also think sometimes it's hard to find those partners who are willing to do that. Whether it's because they're not willing to be open or they just don't expect that from me at all. They don't expect me to be vulnerable. I don't know why. Because I don't hide my emotions. I don't hide my emotions at all.
Baby. And whatever I'm feeling and however I'm feeling, I'm gonna tell you right then and there. I ain't the type to hold on to the end of the day. Hold on to tomorrow.
One thing.
Oh no, I gotta let you know how I feel right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I will, because sometimes say you're having a bad day and your partner's having a bad day.
Okay, then
I do understand that. I'm like, hey, I will let you know, like, hey, I'm in the mood. This is something we need to address. And if it goes too long and we don't address it, like I do like to give them that space to be like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to have that conversation now. I'm in that headspace. But if it takes you too long to get in the headspace for us to fix our issues or work on us, it gets me to the point where I feel like you really don't really care about
my feelings.
Our success either. It's just like, what you doing? Like,
I'm the type to, if I got something going on and I see you got something going on, if I know your something going on is way more extreme than my little mood swing that I got going on, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, can you suck it up? Like, we can talk about this later. Put you on the back burner. And we're gonna deal with what you got going on right now because, like you said, your world is crashing out right now. Mine is just,
my day is just hot. Yeah. It's not burning.
It ain't burning up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, but I don't know. I think my tone plays a role in certain things also because just like I say, I can be argumentative, so I think like people would expect that from me in certain spaces, so that could pull away from that where a time where they need to feel like they're vulnerable and they're safe.
They can't.
They feel like they can't because they think I'm like upset or something, or they think I'm aggressive, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? I'm chilling. Like I'm not even upset right now. Like what you? And it's just like, so yeah, I have a I have I have experienced that too. But I do try to foster a safe, open environment, especially with me being who I am. Because I just like I said, I know I'm gonna say it. So I want you to feel free to say whatever. Yeah. Like I want you to feel free to say whatever you want to say because I'm going to say. Like I'm not about to sit here and be mean and disrespectful, trying to dog you. I am gonna get. I'm gonna get that heavy weight off my chest. Yeah. I try not to be aggressive because I know because I have a naturally aggressive tone. People think I'm really hard charging at them, but I'm not. People think I'm upset.
I try to when I'm not. After like I'll even like I got this thing now, so we're like, I try not to be as aggressive as I am because I know I could be out of this world sometimes. Like, yeah, I meant what I said. I said what I said, but I'll look at the situation afterwards and be like, I'm sorry, I apologize. You know, I didn't mean to be so aggressive. I didn't mean for it to come off that way. That is how I feel, but I didn't mean to, say it that way. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I didn't mean to say it that way.
Sometimes with me, people have gotten so used to a certain tone or aggression, Even when I'm not doing that, they'll still be like, "Well, you did it like that." Yeah, nah.
And that's like, no, I didn't. Like, it was not.
You could tell,
and I
like,
understand,
and I can really,
they're so used to
a certain type of thing, like, and I've even if I've grown past it and I've gotten it, it's just like I can't really keep, I can't constantly deal with that pushback because it's just like, bro, I know I'm not doing. You're not about to sit here and tell me what I'm doing. How I made you feel, I can apologize to that because that wasn't my intent. That's not what I was trying to do. But what I actually did, you're not about to tell me what I actually did and da, da, da. Or if I said, hey, when I said this, I didn't mean it the way you interpreted it. Yeah. I did mean it this way, and I want you to. And they'd be like, no, you meant it that way. No, that's not God. I'm not about to sit here and man up to that because anything that I do say, whether it's even if I'm so upset to the point where I say something hurtful, if I say something hurtful with the intentions to hurt you, and you come back and you say, "Hey, Alexis, you said this," I will say I did that. I'll man up to anything I do, even mistakes included. I promise you, I do. So if it gets to the point where I'm telling you, "Hey, no," because at the end of the day, nobody scares me enough for me to be like, "Oh yeah, no, I didn't say that." Yeah. And I feel like if I do shy away from what I actually say, I'm being a coward. I'm not taking responsibility for what I did, and I've never been that. That will never be me. So it gets to the point where like just back to perspective because now their perspective of me is just this aggressive person like this. That's what they're expecting from me. So if they're not going to get to the point where they see things from my perspective, how I actually want to come across, then we're going to be hitting a brick wall. Hitting a brick wall all the time. There's never going to be that avenue for safety.
Sometimes we make people shut down.
And I'm not saying it's their fault that they because it could have been like I've been aggressive up until this point where they're like, okay, even now that even if I want to take a step back, do they feel safe enough to take that step back and say, hey, Alexis, I do want to see things from your perspective right now, but they weren't provided that safe alley before, so like how are they just supposed to trust that they can open up and allow me to direct them? So I do get that.
I feel like that's so selfish though. Don't tell me you want me to work on something and then I work on it and then you not acknowledging it.
Yeah.
That means I'm working on it for no reason. So like what's the point?
Yeah. And it's not necessarily no reason.
Say, oh no, you did say it like this. I'm like, I wish I had a freaking tape recorder.
Oh my goodness, I wish I was recording this conversation right now. Boy, I'd be like, bro, I wish I was recording this because I didn't.
I'm always like that.
But, I have always been like that. Yeah. For sure.
You're telling me to work on something and I'm trying to work on it and you're not accepting it and I don't like that.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you have to accept it right away, right? Yeah. But don't come and tell me what I did and my intentions behind it. You can speak to the impact all day. You can speak to how it made you feel, all of that. But you cannot tell me why I did what I did. Yeah. Yeah. You cannot tell me that. So I think that's another thing. So the perspective is important. But a person's perspective of you is also shaped by you.
I agree.
Not always.
Yeah, no.
Nah, yeah.
I disagree. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Some people make an image of you that just ain't there
at all. Yeah. And because I was just about to say that. Yeah, no. Sometimes when it comes to handling certain situations, I would say. But then sometimes I've talked to a person and they said something about me, even people, and I said, like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah. Like, where did you even get that from? People will come up with their own ideas. I'm telling you.
To a certain extent. Yeah.
Some no. So I have literally talked to people and I've said like, especially this past year, I'd be like, what? How did you get that?
Where you got that from?
Like, how did you come up with that?
That's not me.
Yeah. Like when it comes to stuff that like maybe we might experience together, like a disagreement. Okay. Like other stuff. And also, people will take what they hear about you
and run with it.
And will really try to convince you that's what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
And like, what? And what are you talking about?
You don't even know if that's true.
You don't even know if that's true. Like,
you going off of what somebody else told you.
You're going off bits and pieces of what they told you, and maybe bits and pieces of what I told you. You don't even have to.
And it's always 3 sides to the story. My part, your part, and the truth.
Yeah, I think that's crazy though.
What?
People would hear a story in my week.
Oh yeah.
And
though it changes. Oh, every new person, something get added on. Oh my God, I watched the reel on Facebook, and I want to say somebody called. It was like a skit. Somebody called their homegirl and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna just use fake names. Ashley just knocked Keisha out at the baby shower. You're not gonna believe it. Woo. Every time she called somebody else and somebody else called somebody else, they had to add their own little piece onto it. At the end of the day, Ashley pulled up in the Range Rover, hopped out like, yeah, I want that. I'm finna knock her out, go in. Basically, they just added a whole bunch of bullshit onto the story.
Yeah, that's how it is too. That's really how it is. But and also people will pull bits and pieces from the story when it agrees with the narrative they built of you.
And try to make it fit their narrative.
Try to make it fit. Like, oh, this is what people like. This is what the masses think. Like, this is really the whole consistency.
Try to make that you.
And try to make that you. And you like, that's not me. And you're not about to sit there and take that. You know you.
Yeah.
You're not about to sit here and like, yeah, nah, I ain't going for it.
That's definitely not me. That's what you're trying to make it seem like, but.
And it's so crazy when they get it from certain people, and you sit back and you're thinking like, you know, this person is going to tell you a crazy story. Like, they want you to have a negative image of me. You might think this person isn't a hater. You want that person to not be a hater so bad. But they are.
And then you hear, you be like, what?
You be like, what?
Like, hold on, wait. What? So they didn't tell you that, even if I did do that, they didn't tell you that they did this, and that's why I did that?
Yeah.
No, they just made it seem like I did that, and they did nothing. No. Like, no, that's not me. That's not what happened. Ain't going.
I ain't going for it.
No. I agree. Well, all right. It's been nice talking to you.
It has.
Good thing to say we agreed on.
Majority of our topics today, which is very
rare.
I know for a fact.
Because you full of.
We're not gonna agree.
I know. Because you full of.
No. It's up to you. But we will never agree on that either.
The people know. The people know.
Do
they? They do.
In fact, drop a vote in the comments.
Yeah. Who full of Lex or me?
Who's full of the most?
You.
We'll see. We can see.
We shall.
Don't forget to like,
comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. We are out.
You gonna rub your eye again? Yeah. What is wrong with me?
I mean, get it on already. It's all saggy.
It look ridiculous.
The mic just swinging. Who phone?
Person's perspective of you is shit.
Get out. Alrighty, y'all. It's 3-0. I'm up.
3-0? 3-0?
No, we really agreed on the last one. So
I think we agreed on
1.
1?
2? We agreed on 2.
And then,
yeah, we did.